Joining us now is Taly Crowe. Taly is our new lifestyle correspondent, and she's calling to us from Ireland. Welcome to the show, Taly. How are you?
Good morning, Donna. How are you? Or should I say afternoon for us in Ireland?
Well, wherever we are, there we are, right? It's like an old Dr. Seuss book, and I love that book. Wherever we go, there we are. So, Taly, thank you so much for joining us. You have been doing wonderful things, lots of great recipes, some drink recipes, some tablescapes, really just authentically sharing with people how to make, I guess, how to put love into their life, but through entertaining. Is that a good synopsis of what it is that you
That's a
do?
really good description of what I do. I love to cook. I love to entertain. I love to show people how to entertain and how easy it is to entertain. And I think as long as you're having fun in the kitchen, the food will speak for itself. I think it's really important to just enjoy the whole cooking experience. And that's what I love to share with.
Where do some of your traditional recipes come from? Are they things that you made up or are they like passed down through generations for you, Taly?
So some of them are passed down from generations. My mother's side would be American Indian and kind of grew up in the South. So I have that little bit of love for buttermilk. And then I moved to Ireland about 18 years ago. I'm originally a New Yorker. And the Irish love buttermilk just as much, but they love to put it in scones and breads. And I feel that wherever I go, I love to take a recipe that I is like a staple for that country and kind of add my own flair to it. Just like corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. We all know that the Americans love that. In Ireland, it's really bacon and cabbage. And then what I do is with the parsley sauce, I put a little Parmesan cheese in it just to, you know, spice it up a bit.
Now, some of your finds when you're doing a tablescape, maybe that you're thrifting something, you're upcycling something, you're doing something new, right? Is it something that you've always been good at? Have you always been good at like artistically putting things together?
I believe so. And actually, I was just talking to someone the other day about entertaining, and my mother, like, I remember like parties at my parents' house, and my mother never stressed about any of it. And she always had beautiful table sets, and she would pick flowers from the garden, and everything was just, she made it look so simple that I thought that that's how it was. And when I first got my own home and entertaining, I was like, not as easy as it made it look, but I followed like her way, and it is really easy. And you just, yeah, like I love to use things that are unique that you find maybe in a thrift store or just that some or in that family heirloom that you've lost for a while and now you found it again. So it's great to incorporate who you are, and using fresh herbs is always perfect for setting a table. Like a
Well, we're looking.
nice piece of rosemary in a napkin, beautiful.
Oh, rosemary in a napkin, yes. It also smells lovely,
Mm,
right? So, like a treat for all of the senses, right? I'm
absolutely.
excited. I'm excited to have you with us once a month. And how profound is it that we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day, right? And with your connections to Ireland, what are we going to be looking at on this clip, Taly? Set it up for us.
So we all know that Ireland is known for like scones and they do them really well. And I kind of put a little spin on this. So it's a leek and thyme, which again, using leeks, which are a really sweet onion once they're sauteed, and fresh thyme, which is so earthy. And I made it into a scone loaf. So it's a lovely piece of bread that's delicious. I mean, you could just smother it with Irish butter, which is always a great way to eat it, or put with soup, have it with salads. It's just with any meal, it's going to be perfect. And it's a perfect addition to your St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you very much. And now let's take a look and then we'll come right back. Here we go. Taly Crowe.
Let's make my leek and thyme scone loaf. Start by cooking leeks in butter until soft. Next, combine flour, baking powder, and salt. Whisk buttermilk and eggs together. Then you want to rub the cold butter into the flour mixture until the mixture comes together in like pea-sized crumbs. Add the fresh thyme, and with a wooden spoon, stir the wet ingredients, the sautéed leeks, all into the dry ingredients. Transfer to a lined baking tray and shape into a large circle. You want it to be about 1.5 inches thick. Bake for 40 minutes, and that's it. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before serving warm with Irish butter. It's a perfect addition to any meal. I really hope you enjoy it. An Irish staple, bacon and cabbage. Ham can be used instead, and both ways it's delicious. Start by boiling the meat, let it cook, then add the shredded cabbage to the pot. Stir butter into the cabbage. Make the parsley sauce by melting butter, whisking in flour and mustard, and then slowly add milk and broth. Cook and stir in Parmesan, pepper, and fresh parsley. Slice the meat, place on top of the buttered cabbage, and top with the parsley sauce. One bite and you'll understand why it's a favorite in Ireland.
And we're back. Taly, Love it. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to you coming on every single month with all of these great tips and treasures. And may the luck of the Irish be with you.
And you too, Donna, and you too.